This week, we celebrate our own. We turn the spotlight on two of our principal players, flutist Christina Smith and our harpist Elisabeth Remy Johnson. They offer up the only work Mozart wrote for the harp, the Flute and Harp Concerto. It's one of his sunniest and most congenial works. Now, normally, when an orchestra member plays a concerto, we give them the rest of the concert off. But since Debussy's Prelude to the Afternoon of a Faun has such important flute and harp solos, Christina and Elisabeth return on the second half for this mini concerto, almost like an encore. The other feature that makes this such an inviting concert is the first visit this season by our principal guest conductor, Donald Runnicles. For over 15 years, Donald and Robert Spano have shared the artistic leadership of this orchestra. Donald is with us on average 4 times each season, so his visits are always like a grand homecoming for a dear friend, and you can feel that energy from the stage. Donald loves to bring the occasional curiosity for his programs, and will begin these concerts with music by Schubert that he probably never heard in his lifetime. Like so many composers, past and present, Schubert had to supplement his income by giving lessons. One of his employers was Caroline Esterhazy, a member of the same noble family who were Franz Joseph Haydn's lifelong employers. In 1824, as a present to Caroline, Schubert wrote 6 dances, probably for use at a house party. The manuscript was presumed lost, but in 1930 it surfaced, more than 100 years after it was written. In honor of this minor miracle, a Viennese publisher commissioned Anton von Webern to make an orchestra version. Now, lest you think this is 12-tone music crafted from Schubert's inexhaustible gift of melody, fear not. Webern was scrupulous in fitting these beautiful little dances to an orchestration Schubert would have recognized as his own. It's an homage across a century. And last but not least, Donald and the orchestra will end the concert with more music from Vienna, the Symphony No. 8 by Beethoven. Composer Robert Schumann called this symphony a slender Grecian maiden between 2 Nordic giants. I think that's a delightful description our Norwegian concertmaster David Kucheran will enjoy. But Schumann is right. Number 8 falls between the propulsive Symphony No. 7, which we'll hear in a few weeks, and the epic Symphony No. 9. It's all probably 20/20 hindsight, but it seems to be the way with nearly all of Beethoven's even-numbered symphonies. It's as if he pushes the form forward with his symphonies 3, 5, 7, and 9, and takes a deep breath with symphonies 4, 6, and 8. The 8th is genial, humorous, and full of a love of the classical form Beethoven inherited, but changed forever with his genius. It's also a piece that is just that more amazing if you understand the circumstances under which it was written. By the summer of 1812, when Beethoven began writing this symphony, he was nearly completely deaf and so distraught by a failed love affair that he wrote his now famous letter, To an Immortal Beloved. We'll never know to whom it was written, and it was never sent. But to think that his spirit was crushed by the loss of a love he would never enjoy, and yet was so resilient as to write this joy-filled symphony, it's simply another testament to the power of the gift of creativity. We perform these concerts on Thursday and Saturday here in Symphony Hall, and on Friday, we make our first visit this season to Kennesaw State University with this program. It's part of a 3-concert series throughout the season we're giving in the intimate and beautiful setting of the Bailey Performance Center. So whether you come to Midtown or to Kennesaw, I can guarantee these concerts will leave you with a joyous feeling in the power of music to make you smile.